We receive a lot of great questions in our DMs every day, and Kamna and I a few days ago thought it might be fun to do an Ask Us Anything. So of all the questions we received, we chose 5 of the most frequently asked questions to answer in this video. Let's get started. So this is our most frequently asked question. Is content creation our full-time job, and do we have a team or do we manage the entire process by ourselves? Yes, content creation is a full-time job for us. You can look at apawfive as a startup. Kamna and I want to use social media, especially YouTube and Instagram, to spread awareness, love and responsibility towards animals and society as a whole. Do we have a team? Yes. That would be Kamna, me, our 5 dogs at home, our 10 free-ranging stray dogs outside. That's our team. How do you manage these dogs with kindness and excitement all the time? We'll be honest, it isn't easy. And we don't always feel great when we wake up in the morning, especially when we have been working late the previous night. But our day usually starts at 5 a.m. every morning. There are no Sundays, and even when we had to plan for Cross's 14th birthday, there was a lot of preparation that went into it to make sure the kids outside were fed and taken care of in our absence. But our first 4 to 5 hours since waking up in the morning are usually dedicated to the dogs at home and the stray dogs outside. But watching our kids, their love and happiness makes everything worth the effort. Knowing that the stray dogs outside have had their fill with a nice, nutritious meal, watching them play and run about after that makes everything worth the effort. So this is a really good question. How do you get stray dogs to be friendly? I do feed them, but they're not as gentle as the ones on your page. Just like with humans, dogs have their own personalities as well. Some of them are extremely confident around new people and others are just shy. Now, what we firmly believe is that trust is the most important foundation to building a bond with a stray dog. Food is a rewarding experience and obviously can be used as a first step towards building that bond. But what's important to remember is that trust is a two-way street. Now, when Kapna and I are interacting with a new dog, we usually offer a closed fist to them, knuckles towards their nose, so we can let their sense of smell work their magic on us. And because we're usually bigger and taller than them in most cases, we sit down and we crouch when offering our fist to make sure that they understand that we want to interact with them as equals. It's a matter of patience, obviously, and what's important to remember is that we shouldn't be disappointed if we fail in our first few attempts. You said you're not an NGO. How do you manage your expenses, and is there any way we can still help? That's correct. We are not an NGO, nor do we intend to become one in the future. As we had mentioned answering a previous question, we want to look at apawfive as a startup. We want to spread the message of focused and qualitative care. Kamna and I choosing to restrict ourselves to just 10 stray dogs is an example of that, and we would love to encourage more people to choose to do this as well. About how you can help us, subscribe and share our content. If you love our content, it helps us with the YouTube and Instagram algorithms. It helps us in reaching new people. And you don't just have to do it digitally, you can do it in a conversational setting as well. Verbally speak it when your conversations are about animals maybe, if you think we are worth it. And it helps us in growing our community. Let's do this together. My dog doesn't follow any basic command until I show him some treats. Why? This is such an interesting question because food is a very rewarding experience, and dogs are extremely intelligent, so they're quickly able to associate the execution of a command to treats. But the key is to gradually switch out the rewards. Food doesn't have to be the only positive experience during a training session. It could be your love, trust, and happiness as well. Make this a bonding experience. When your dog executes a command, yes, give them a treat, but also shower them with affection. So over time, with enough repetitions, as you gradually remove the treats, your dog is able to relate the execution of a command to your happiness. There's no fixed formula for all dogs. As a parent though, patience is important. Ensure that your dog isn't uncomfortable or under pressure to perform commands. It's also important to know when your dog is in the mood to train as well. That's all for this round of Q&As, and we are sorry we weren't able to cover all the questions, but we do plan on making this format a regular episode on our channel. Do let us know what you think about that and drop your questions down in the comments as well. We'll make sure to cover a few in the next episode. My name is Nishant. This is apawfive. I'll see you next time.